Alright, so I wanted to make this video because I've seen absolutely nothing on YouTube about it. So this is a PrismView client. Now this is by Yesco. This is their software that they use on their lights. Now some of you may know Yesco is out of Vegas. They are a very big company and they are proprietary. So if you have a Yesco lighting company, there are really nobody else that can really work on them because their light strips are made in-house. Their control boards are made in-house. I think they own the rights to the software. So it's like everything with Yesco, you got to go through them. So I'm just going to give you a little run through on anybody else that may have this system that maybe just took over a building, has no idea on how to operate this system, because I was in the same boat not too long ago where we took over a building and I had no idea how to use this. And I would call Yesco and I'd get kind of the runaround, very vague answers and so forth and so on. But we had a book, a big Yesco book on this thing, on how to use everything and how to do everything, how to program everything, how to set this, how to set that. It took me about a good solid 6 to 8 months to really kind of learn this software. So I'm gonna give you a crash course on it. And this is, like I said, Prism client. So the way, now it depends on how your building is set up, but as you can see when I move this box up, how it goes black right there, that square. So this is my square of my building. So instead of it being turned up, straight up and down, for some reason it's turned sideways. Now they can change it to where it runs up and down so I can understand what my building's doing. This is just a display that shows what your building is doing when it's doing a show. Right now, the building, it's daytime, so the building is black, so the square is black. But like I said, it's just so there's no confusion. Like I said, this is the ground level and this is the roof of my building basically. So that's how our display is laid out instead of up and down, which would make more sense. So what you got to do, let's say you just want to create a simple program show or whatever it may be. So we're just gonna, I already got some stuff programmed here, but we're gonna go ahead and just create something. I'm going to show you how to do it so you can kind of follow along. Let me zoom in so you can see. It's about right there. All right, so when you get to this screen, sorry it's probably grainy because I'm recording a screen, but so here's your general layout of the whole program, right? And so this box up here shows you what you have actually scheduled and set to go. This is also your display that you can watch previews. Like if you want to click on something, like let's go. These are a bunch of shows that I've created and uploaded. So let's go when they do a teacher's blue color on the Teacher's Day. Let's go a Martin Luther King colors. Let's go MLB. The stuff I have on the building that I created, gold colors, and blah blah blah. So right. So this is just a display of whatever you're clicking through here is. And so this doesn't project on the building or nothing. This is just a preview. And then right below it, as you saw here, these are all however your stuff is loaded. Now you've got. I'm just going to stick in my shows just because I know what these shows are. These are basically different folders of what you got. Now you can organize it. With 4th of July stuff, you can do Christmas shows. You can do St. Patrick's shows. You can do these shows, those shows. Christmas like I got here, all these different shows, or sometimes you may just have media and just have everything in it, and that's fine too. There's nothing wrong with that. So now once you click on one of these, as you see below, the drop down shows you what's in that folder. Okay, so like test, let's go Christmas, let's go this video, kind of like candy cane colors in a sense. There's a Christmas tree, there's a star thing that moves up the building. So we got here another tree, got some snowflakes. So anyway, so that's basically what this folder does, right? So now let's say we want to, well, actually, you know what, let me continue explaining all this stuff. So over here to the right, and well, kind of center right, this is going to be like if you go to click on, like if you have a show created, like let's say right here, daytime. Okay, you click on that. It's going to show you what we have set for that. So it's black. So it is just off. Okay. Then you have to set your times here, and this and that, your date and times. I go all the way out a couple years out because this is going to be a schedule that we're going to keep for a good while. This is a common schedule. It's the daytime where it's black. And then you want to do, 7 in the morning to 16:59. Then the show, and this is military time, so it'll start then you'll hit all your days, blah, 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 right? So let's go, like if you're looking at this again, let's go nighttime. Boom. So at nighttime, the building is blue. Okay. Late night, it stays blue, which is nighttime is basically we call from when the lights come on till midnight. Late night is basically for us, what we call it, is midnight till morning. You don't have to set it up that way, but that's what we do. Now, there are other ways to set up these building shows. Like me, I have a building show set up for 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and pretty much on the hour. Now, there's another way where you can make like a subfolder in here and create it. To me, I've done it a couple times and it's not worked right. It's acted up and it's like conflicting schedules and stuff. It's a pain in the butt. So I just went in and just set every schedule, which is just a building show, which is going to be, I'll show you. Let's see, what is it? Which one is it? Great Shows 2026. So it'll be this show. So watch here on the preview screen over here. So this is basically from the bottom of the building shining up, where it looks kind of like searchlights kind of going around, and it goes into other shows, you know, or other scenes and stuff like that. Just cool stuff. So now let's say we want to create a show. So you want to make sure you're not in display. You want to make sure you're not in update. You're not in content. None of these. Don't even worry about these. You want to go to schedule. Okay. So let's say we want to create a schedule. Let's say, okay. Let's just pick something. Okay. So let's just say red or green or blue, whatever. So what you're going to do is to create a schedule to even start. You're going to have to go right here to this little plus sign. Okay. Boom. You'll do that, and then you'll have a blank pulled up right here. Okay. Or somewhere on here you'll have it. So let's just say this will be cloudy day. Oh, hang on. So cloudy day show. Okay. And we'll just type over here, which is this is the name of it. It's just so you can make sense of what it is when you see it. And in the description you can put like if it's multicolor, red, blue, green, whatever. I'm just gonna put show. So I understand it's just a different show. Now, if I just wanted to go one day, which is like expires tonight, I'll leave the dates as they are, and then I'll just set my time accordingly to come on after the, you know, like when the daytime show ends, which would be, so at 16:59, so we'll do basically 1700. Okay, I'll do that. But, so let's go back to my cloudy day show. So you'll have that set. And then what you'll do, once you have your bar set there and you have your times and dates set and what how you want to do it, then you're going to go, you'll go over here to your little selector thing here, and we'll just say cloudy day show, and you're going to take it and you're going to drag it and drop it in that box. So now you have a schedule and you have what it's going to show. Okay. So let's say, you know, I want to start this, you know, right now. You know, let's do it right now. Okay. What time is it? 4:06. So that'll be, let's see, 1600. So we'll do 16. So it's 4:07 now. So we'll do 16:07 just to make it come on. So we're going to change that. 16:07. Okay, so 16:07, which basically it'll come on, and then this first. So once you get your time sets, and like I want it to come on right now. So then once I'm done with that, and I get all my time set here and so forth and whatever. So now I'm gonna go over here and go update. Let's do selected. Now what this is gonna do is it's gonna basically update all this and put this into your schedule. It'll set it, and once it's all done, it'll pop up playing. So we're gonna let this load, and you'll see it as soon as it's done loading. All right, so now that you see, now that it's done updating and uploading, and now it starts the cloudy day show that we set. Now this is just a show that I run on days when it's cloudy outside. You know, it's kind of dark out and gloomy. I just put a show on the building just to kind of lighten up the atmosphere around the building, just to make it a little more fun, give something, give stuff for the people on the highway to look at while they're sitting in traffic, because we know how Texas drivers are. As soon as it starts sprinkling, then we got gridlock here, so nobody knows how to act. So let's say we're going to back up. There we go. So now let's go back to schedule. Okay. Now, let's say you have a show already scheduled. Let's say, you know what, I want to have this play all day, this cloudy day show here, but you know what, I want from like 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock, I want it to do a different color. You know, I want just a random color for an event going on or something outside. So I want to put something else up on the building. So what you'll do is you'll do everything we just did. You'll create another line here, and you know, you'll put your whatever you want to do. And so what that'll do, and you know, you'll create your line. You'll add your show, whatever you want to do, or color, or whatever. And then what you're going to want to do, so if you've already got something already playing, you're going to want to do this, create your line, and then to make sure it overrides, you're going to want to hit exclusive play over here. Because if you already have something already playing like this right here, and if I was to schedule something else to run at the same time that this is running, what'll happen is it'll flash back and forth from the two programs, because you've got two schedules fighting each other. It'll go like, let's say if I wanted to, you know, just the building to be solid red for like 2 hours, well, it'll go red, you know, for about 10-15 seconds, and it'll go back to the building show for about 10-15 seconds, and it'll go back to red, then back to the building show, red, building show. They'll do that all the way until that red program expires. So what you'll do is, if you want that red to override what you already have set, you'll hit exclusive play. Now, remember, if you hit exclusive play on anything, that'll make it the main focus and priority of this program. So it'll override everything else, and whatever you got exclusive play on, that's what it's going to show, because that's basically like your override button. So this is just, like I said, it's just a rough crash course on how to set up a show, because I do know there are other people out here that have this program that have absolutely no idea how to use it. Now, like I said, I've got it figured out, you know, pretty decently. There is ways to do scrolling texts and all this other stuff, and that gets a little more challenging, a little more tricky. I found it easier just to create my own shows and my own programs and upload them into this, and just do it that way. But if you guys have any questions or comments on this, I'm glad to help. I don't mind helping. But let's go ahead and remove this show, because I don't want this on here. So we're going to go back up here to Cloudy Day Show, like right here. And then all you're going to do to remove it is we're going to go right back down to where we were right here, and you're going to hit delete, or the little negative bars. Are you sure you want to remove this? Yes. Boom. And then what you're going to do is you're going to hit update selected again, and then it'll clear that schedule out for sure, and anything programmed with it. And it'll also, once it's done, it'll remove this show, and it'll go back to black. So, but guys, if you have any questions or comments, comment below. Don't argue, don't fight. And until next time.